Let me see if I can.
No, although she said she's going to join in 1 minute, I don't.
Okay.
Well, 1 minute is not 2 minutes. I just don't want us to leave the
Okay.
the platform out.
Good morning, champions.
Good morning.
How are we all doing today?
Awesome.
It's always a blessed day when we can all come back together and talk about how well we are doing in our business. And thanks to the leadership. My name is Sherry Agunbiade, and my upline, my friend, the person that changed my life, is my friend Folashade Awosomi, under the leadership of Dr. Dorotoye. Our training today is going to be awesome as always, and I hope everybody's ready with your pen and paper. I won't be able to. Do you want me to play the slide? Play the dream video? Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
So who are we? We are World Financial Group, World System Builder. World Financial Group is an Aegon company. It's based in the Netherlands. And this is a too big to fail of a company. What do? We provide financial education to people because we believe that when people are financially educated, they're able to make good and informed decisions. I joined this business several years ago, and I thought I had it all. I had it all set up, but thank God to my friend for some of the questions that she asked me. I was able to see the light, and I'm glad to be part of this system. Like I said, we are One Financial Group, and what we do is, oh, do I need to share? Okay, let me find the video to share. Okay. Sorry about that. I will get a video quickly. No, I don't need this one.
You don't really need to share. I think the person who said that thought you are supposed to share the. No, go ahead and do the same what you say. Yeah.
So just like any other day, I will expect everybody to be here, give you undivided attention, mute yourself unless you're asked to talk so that we can have a quorum and we can have a good training today. So I'm going to start by showing our dream video. If you just give me a minute to, Brother Dave, can you put that up quickly for me, please? So while I'm waiting for the video, I'll keep talking. We all sometimes think we know it, but we don't. And that is what we do. We're out there educating family. I just got somebody this morning calling me and saying, oh my goodness, I lost all my money in 401k. And I just said, well, I keep educating you that you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. You got to diversify. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Can everybody see the slides? Yes. Okay. So like I said, who are we? We are World Financial Group, and we are out to educate people. Our mission is to educate at least 30 million people in the next 30 years. And we are doing that one person at a time, and we are all responsible to make this happen. Our company, I already said our company is, the Brother Dave is not moving. I need the next slide, it's not moving. Yeah, our company, like I said, is owned by Aegon, which is a too big to fail of a company. They single-handedly manage the retirement of the entire United Kingdom workforce. And there are so many companies that we represent. We do not have our own product. We are like the Amazon of the financial industry, but we only serve by A-rated companies. You need something, you call any of this company, they are willing to jump right in and help you. That is how our beauty, the beauty of the company that we are part of. Now, for those that are in Titan, your submission deadline is April 8th, which will be Monday, and orientation will be for new people, orientation will be on the 11th. Every year, it is important to get recharged. Even though we hear some of this every day, but when we all get together at the convention, we learn more, we appreciate our leaders, and we're able to move our business forward. So our next event is going to be July 24th through 27th. It's going to be in Sacramento. By now, it is closed, but a lot of people bought tickets in anticipation of getting new campaigners to join them. So if you have not gotten a ticket, you can put a call out for people that have extra to help you. It's an event that helps us move our business forward. So let us make sure that we make concerted effort with our team to be part of this event. It was at one of these events that my life changed, because I thought I was doing the business, but I wasn't putting all the effort. But a speaker said something that resonated with me. And on my way back home, I said, I don't want to be management anymore. I just want to be a regular nurse. So I'm able to put more effort into my business, and I have never looked back. So again, we talk about registration is going to reopen for just 1 week, and it's from April 14 to 22. So call your team members, buy as many tickets as possible, because it's a life-changing event. Now, this is a business that every achievement you are recognized. I don't know the last time they recognized me on my job for any achievement, even though every day I make achievements, I do things. But in our company, we are really into recognizing each and every milestone that we all make in this business. This past week, one of our brothers, Onyekachukwu Mabu, became an MD under the leadership of CEO Makinde. That is who we are. This is the beginning. From an MD, then they move on to the next one. We have another person that became an MD as well. This is Bukola Akimbola, under the leadership of Mr. Tosin Solola. So let's reach out to them. Let's congratulate them, because whoever wants to be celebrated, celebrates other people. Now,
yeah, Bukola make 100,000.
Oh yes, I forgot that. Yes, she became an MD earlier.
SMD,
yes, earlier, and now she make 100,000. I don't know how many of you with the job that we do can make that money in one calendar year. And part of that money is not you working or doing all the job, it's effort between you and your team. So we are going to get there. Let's not give up. Let's keep going on. Now, all work and no play make people jackpot, but that's not where in our business. This is not just about empowering other people. It's about changing life, but at the same time, empowering ourselves, enjoying ourselves, and celebrating ourselves. So we are going to be in Punta Cana August 25th through the 29th. The registration is closed right now, but if there's any issue, you can contact the lady that is in charge and see what they can do. So we want to, how do you qualify for this event? You qualify by having 3GX3, 3 months in a row out of 6 months. It's going to be ending in June. The contest period is January through June 30th. So there's still time. April just started. So you still have 3 more months to run and get there, because people that work hard deserve to play hard. And also for SMD and above, my gosh, it's my dream place is Aruba. And some of the SMDs and above are going to be going there. Also, I'm not going to read everything, the qualification out, just for time's sake. So work hard, try hard, so you can go and enjoy the beautiful place in the beautiful Aruba. Now, these are some of the important days to put it to learn, to be aware of. Friday was the last day to get extra tickets for the G25. April 8th is Monday. That is when Titan submission deadline is coming up by 11:59 Pacific time. April 11th, that is the orientation for the new new Titan X qualifiers, and July 24 to 27 is our convention, which I think I mentioned earlier. That is very, very important. And to all our guests and members, it's good to have you back here where we belong, and we welcome you back home. So next, I'm going to play the dream, and thank you very much. And I'm going to play the dream video before we go into our agenda for today. So let's just have the dream video.
Oh, so Douglas, can I get a sharing right, please?
Oh, sorry, Dave. Bye.
Thank you. Okay. That would be
Thinking about starting to run on the treadmill again. I need to drop my belly fat.
Yeah, no, that's total BS. Why does it seem
Can
like
you all
no
hear
one
it?
wants to talk about dreams?
Yes.
Okay.
Post 9/11 worries, the post-recession blues, or the posts on social media by anyone with an opinion that have made the world so cynical these days? Are they obsolete? Out of style? Are they uncool? Do you still have dreams? For many North Americans, a dream is nothing but an old-fashioned idea replaced by the harsh reality of a modern world. Longer work hours, higher debt, fewer raises, horrible bosses, less family time. Who's got time for dreams when everyone's just trying to get by? We're here to officially announce that WFG is bringing dreams back. And we're not doing it for just the ultra-wealthy like others are. We're doing it for everyone. Every age, every background, every gender, every experience level. Whoever you are, we're here to help you. And help starts with a financial education. When people know how money really works, they can reduce debt and enjoy the confidence that comes from knowing their families are protected financially. They can discover the excitement that comes from a solid strategy to save for the future and the hope that one day they might become financially independent. But we don't stop there. We open the door to anyone to become a business owner and be part of our mission to help others. We don't want anyone to shrink the size of their dreams to fit the size of their opportunity. That's why there's no limit to how many people can reach our top promotion levels. And that's why we don't put any limits on how much you can earn with us. Success is not reserved for a few. It's offered to anyone willing to learn, work hard, and grow. We believe anyone with the right support can transition from where they are today as someone's employee to where they could be tomorrow as an entrepreneur who owns their future. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. When you know how to protect your family financially, when you take control of your money, when you're enabled to succeed, an amazing thing happens. Dreams are all you want to talk about. If you still have dreams, start here.
What an amazing video. That is one thing I ask myself every day, and we should ask each other. Do you have a dream? Does your dream wake you up in the morning? Does your dream push you? Does your dream make you want to go further? And I think that is something that we all need to consider every day. So again, thank you so much for showing that video. Next on our agenda, we're going to go to the 2-minute speakers. And because of time, I really want to implore everybody to please keep it to under 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes, so we can move quickly because we have a very busy schedule today and we have an awesome trainers today. So I will take 5 people. And so let's see some hands up. If you've done something that needs talking about or you want to share, sharing is caring. I would like you to just share for 2. Okay, we are going, CEO first. Awesome. Let's go, Mr. Makinde.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
I just want to share about an experience. I shared this earlier in a meeting in the week, but I just want to share it to reach a broader audience. I wrote a policy sometime in 2021 for a client, and I least expected that policy would serve the client this early. It was, interesting, the kind of way we feel like when we're talking to people. You may have an idea in your mind that, maybe I'm just bugging this guy is new to Canada, I shouldn't have a conversation. But of course, against all those, I did decide to reach out. And of course, our 10 commandments, thou shalt open your mouth always, regardless, even if your mind is kind of keeping you back, make sure your mouth can move you forward, right? So I did a presentation. He established his discretionary income as $300. We did TFSA power of diversified platform. So if you're on this call and you don't know the power of what we can do, please reach out to your trainer. We can do a lot. It's not just insurance. We help people do hand-to-hand wealth building and accumulation. So we sat down, we developed his financial plan, and we did an insurance policy of $1 million, critical illness of $25,000, which I regret right now. But of course, when people are buying some of these things, they think of when they are paying into it. They don't think of when it will pay them, because that's one thing I usually get a client to want to think about. Hey, would you think differently if one day this policy will pay you? Would you rather wish you had pay more into it so that it can rather pay you more out of it? But earlier this year, I got a call from the wife, very disturbing call, and he said, my husband gave me some interesting statement that got me worried. So eventually, I discovered that a critical illness has happened, and we submit the claim. The claim was paid. The $25,000 was paid directly to the account of the client. So I want to encourage you that what we do here touches life. You will have invested, the whatever is putting into the critical illness, which I don't think is up to $30. We'll have put in investment in crypto and whatever, but I'm very sure that it won't be up to $25,000 that have helped that family. So don't keep short. We are one of the few professionals that our pen can change the fortune of a family if we are bold enough to help them. So thanks for letting me share.
Thank you so much. Miss Lisa is back on, so thank you for giving me the opportunity to step in. I will pass it on to my sister Lisa. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you, Sherry. I think the 2-minute speakers will continue, and then Lisa will, maybe you should finish the 2-minute speakers,
okay,
and Lisa will introduce the speakers.
Yeah, okay. So next, let's have the Ambler next for the 2-minute speaking.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Dayono Nishola. I'm speaking from Ambler Financial Center. My SMD is Michael Adeleye. The CEO is Johnson Olani. I just want to talk about the power of attending events, whatever, and meetings. Whenever our leaders invite us to attend meetings, we should endeavor to attend and ensure that we are always committed to listening and writing things down. Our SCDC John Woo was in town, or is still in town till now, and there was a meeting that we attended yesterday. It was a very powerful one. I invited 2 of my MDs, and they learned a lot. I also learned a lot that I'm going to pass down to other members in the team, and it's just a good opportunity. They called me. It was a mind-blowing event last night that I even wanted to attend another one this morning, but we shouldn't forget our own local meeting. So thank you for letting me share.
Thank you so much. That is the beauty of our company. Our leaders are not selfish. They are selfless people, and they always want to continue to put on us so we can learn. Let's have Mr. Charles Adalton, please.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and good afternoon to those who are as east as it could be. What I want to share is about the importance of being a multi-ticket agent, right? Because sometimes we don't maximize the platform that WFG gives us. WFG allows you to be contracted to many providers and gives you an array of products, that you can offer depending on the needs of the clients. But more often than not, we sometimes, make WFG agents synonymous to an insurance-only agent. So it's very important to make sure that we all, get contracted to all the providers available, because you don't know when the opportunity is going to come up. So I had a meeting with a client, and the clients told me, okay, I wanted to do health and dental. I have someone already who does it. I said, okay, it's fine, it's good for it. Since the person is a family member, let the person can do it, but I'm always here. If you need any help about anything financial, right? It doesn't matter if you're my client or not, I'm always here to help you, right? Anything you want to know, just give me a call. So apparently the application didn't go well. And then with Manulife, so he called me and said, okay, do you have any other provider that can get me approved? So I said, I have Green Shield. I have Green Shield. So I said, okay, can we jump on the call? And we were able to jump on the call, and then we closed the business, right? And if I did not, if I did not get contracted to Green Shield, I probably wouldn't have been able to close that business. And now that business has gone on to give me 5 more businesses and even 2 more referrals, right? So it's very important for us to always be multi-ticketed. Another thing I want to share is
You got to keep
making
it
sure.
to 2 minutes, my
Oh,
brother.
2 minutes. Is it more? Is it
Yeah.
more? Okay, sorry, but
I
this.
have 3
Sorry,
more people. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
so remember, we are not just about insurance, we do more. So let's go out and provide everything we can on the platform. So I'm going to take Reynolds, then I'm going to take Brother Dave and Martin, and that'll be it.
Yeah,
okay, Reynolds.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Reynolds Edokpai. My SMD is EMD Folashade Awosomi, and my CEO is Dr. Adelu Durotue. My sharing today is based on 2 things, consistency and using the power of social media. So I just had a recruit this morning. I actually spoke to the lady a couple of years ago, and she told me she wasn't ready. So yesterday, normally, for some of us, we do have WhatsApp and all that, but I think we don't utilize those social medias enough to let people know what we do. So I just made a post on the business, and yesterday, immediately she sent me a message to say, "Hey, I'm ready to start this business. I've looked at everything, and I think this business is what's going to make me achieve my dreams and the goals I have for myself." And yeah, we set up a call this morning, and I recruited her. So just my sharing is, for those of us who are in the business, it's very important for everyone to know that you're in the business and make use of all tools available to let people know that you're in the business, and always stay consistent. That's my sharing this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Brother Dave, next, please.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Sherry. You're doing an excellent job as an emergency MC. Excellent job as always. My name is Dave Neopia. My MD is Dr. Adelu. My trainer is CEO Johnson. I just wanted to share quickly about the power of choice that we have here. I think a few weeks ago, I told you guys that. Okay, let me mute that person. Yeah, I told you that I had 2 clients that got declined, and so I never had 2 clients decline before, never. But this one, it was from one area to another. But because thanks to the power of choice that we have, we are able to leverage other organizations. I even went as far as CPP, and CPP still declined, and simply because the clients were not truthful enough based on the information on the Medical Information Bureau, where people past history of applications are kept. So when they saw the inconsistency, well, I even talked to CPP and I said, I want to talk to the guys. I want to copy the question into a Word document and modify it to see if they will make any changes. Even as that, they still did not tell the truth. But anyway, long story short, recently, the policy got declined, and recently one of the sales director that called me, he said, Dave, these people can still get approved. Because myself, I was shocked, right? But he said they can still get approved. But what you need to do is you need to go and open another application. That question where they said no before, they need to just say yes. And at least they will qualify for, access, like what is that access? No, what they call it, the guarantee one, the one that allow people even HIV to get, right? So once he said it, I contacted the client, but he's out of the country, so he's going to be coming by. But why am I saying this? We had to, like CEO marketing, so we had to continue to open our mouth. I mean, when I call him, I say, your father can still be approved, right? The guy is like, he's close to the 80 years old. So I just want to share with us so that we can never give up on a prospect or on a client. When they get declined, we can still find a way to find something for them. So thank you for letting me share.
Thank you so much. And then I'll take the last person. Mr. Martin, please.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Martins. My EMD CEO and the EVC is Dr. Adiolu Durotue. I am super excited this morning because when I look at the people who qualified in my team for activity bonus, I get excited. So, and I have 5 people in my base qualify for activity bonus. And I have 2 people in my super base qualify for activity bonus. Not only did they qualify for activity bonus, they also qualified, the ones in the US, they also qualified for Trans-America bonus. As a matter of fact, one of them in US qualified for $1,500 activity, meaning she did 5 applications. That was what she submitted. So you can imagine somebody who is in this business did activity and he got paid a bonus. And he also did activity in a particular company. He got paid $1,500. So when I was asking the lady a few days ago, she was telling me that on my commission alone, I made $8,000. That is a bonus of $800. And then the Transamerica is paying $1,500. Can you imagine that? So that is super excited. Where else can we get this? Activity bonus is something that everyone that has license, if you have license here and you are not getting activity bonus, you are a associate to MD not getting activity bonus, you are leaving a lot of money on the table, guys. What does it really take to get activity bonus? Just simple $600 policies, $600 premium in this month. And $600 premium mean meeting a client that pays a UL of $600, or a client, 2 clients that pay $300 each, or 3 clients that pay $200, or 6 that pay $100. If you don't know this breakdown, I have broken down for you. Never again should we in this place come here at the end of the month and we see that a licensed agent does not have activity bonus. That is what I sound in my team. Activity bonus is free money, no chargeback. Thank you so much and God bless you.
Wow, that is an amazing story. I mean, when you work so hard at your job, do you get a bonus? No. And if you get extra for working extra shift, you have to pay it in taxes. So yeah, thank you so much. That was a nice good sharing.
Sorry, Sherry, before you hand over to Lisa, let me quickly say something. For the sake of time, all protocols observed. Talking about that shall open your mouth always. So my personal doctor, who happens to be a friend, did something that I didn't like. What did he do? He charged me no-show fee. So I went to his office and I paid the fee. And I tipped the staff, but that's not the story. As I was coming out, I just saw a lady entering her car. So I said, hi. She said, hi. So I said, do you mind if I get to know you? She said, sure. She mentioned her name. We exchanged numbers. Long story short, that contact, she has joined us. I don't know whether she's on the call today. She has bought 2 policies, one in Canada, one in the US. We have 3 other areas of business lined up for Monday. Now, if I just did not open my mouth, $1,000 worth of premium would just have gone like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we say that shall open your mouth always, and you keep saying, nobody, I can't get anybody, all my friends and relatives, what we are saying is that your friends and relatives might not believe in what you are doing for now, but network with strangers. There's no way. Why do we have about 800 licensed agents and only about 20% are making money? It's because the 80% are not opening their mouth. They expect miracles to happen. It doesn't work. Open your mouth always. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Powerful, powerful sharing. Where else do we get? Can you get all this education, all this information? Never. So we're in the right place. Even if things are not getting where you need to be right now, please follow the system, leverage your leaders, and continue to learn. So now we are going to go to the business of the day. And that will be our first trainer. But before then, I'm going to give it over to my sister Lisa to introduce the speaker. And again, thank you so much, the leadership, for giving me the opportunity to craft the program. Thank you. Miss Lisa, take over, please.
Thank you so much. Sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I want to thank my sister Sherry for just doing an awesome job. Didn't she do great in my emergency today? It was awesome. Thank you so much, Sherry. I truly appreciate it. I had I don't think I'm the only one that's having an internet issue here in the US, but nevertheless, we came on, got an option, and so here I am. So I just wanted to thank you again, Sherry, for doing an awesome job. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lisa Petit, and my trainer is Nana Monte. My Senior Marketing Director is Alex Ogunkoya, and of course, my EBC is Dr. Adeolu Duratoye. One of the things that I did want to mention that I had planned to mention before I had the technical issue, I don't have my PowerPoint or the things that I have prepared. But one of the things that we talk about often before I introduce the trainers, and I won't be very long at all, is that we have an awesome opportunity. Our EBC is currently going on tour in the US and Canada. And I don't know about any of you, but on this tour, we have a huge opportunity to build our team. So on this week, I have been emailing and calling because we have an event in Atlanta on Friday where our EBC is going to be here. And this is going to be a huge, huge opportunity for everybody in this hierarchy to actually grow your team. You know, we talk about that in order to build your business is from event to event. Well, our EBC, he is an event, and everywhere that he goes and helps us build our team, that's a huge opportunity for us to actually have another event. And so if we take advantage of his tour and we go on those events, and hopefully Doctor can share with us just briefly again all of those locations and dates, we'll all have a huge opportunity to take advantage of the next event that he'll be at, and that'll build us to the next opportunities that we have. All right, so I just wanted to make sure I shared that today. Go ahead, Doctor.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Lisa. I wasn't expecting that. If you go on all our platforms, I'm going on a 9-city tour. Okay, 9-city tour. I'm going to be in Atlanta on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then I think from Atlanta, we are going to Dallas. I'm going to be in Dallas the following week. And then I'm going to be in Minneapolis on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of April. I'm going to be in Detroit on the 3rd of May and in Windsor on the 4th of May. And then later on, I'm going to New Orleans on 10th of May. I'm also going to be, just before New Orleans, I'm going to be in Connecticut. So on the 8th of May, I will be in Connecticut. It's not on the poster, but Connecticut just found their way into my itinerary. So I'll be in Connecticut on the 8th of May. I will be in New Orleans on the 10th of May. Then I'm going to be in Calgary, I think on the 17th or thereabout of May. Ladies and gentlemen, mobilize people in those locations to attend. We are going to do posters for each of the locations. We just have the posters done for Atlanta. Atlanta, we have event on Friday, we have on Saturday, we have on Sunday, 3 days. If you know someone in Atlanta, mobilize them. That's how to earn expansion income. This business is not for you to be a sales agent, whereby if you don't sell, you don't make money. Build an agency is very important. Thank you, Lisa.
You're very welcome, sir. So again, I just want to reiterate the importance of event to event. And we have a huge opportunity in this hierarchy to take advantage of our EBC's tour and build our teams in Canada and in the US. And so let's take advantage of it. So without any further ado, I do want to go ahead and get to our trainers of the day. We do have our SMD Krishna Terrier today, and he's going to provide us with some awesome training, and we are looking forward to it. I got my notebook ready. No matter what happened to me today, in my Dio voice, the devil is a liar. I am going to win, and I'm going to actually information from this training today. So go ahead, Mr. Terrier. You can go ahead and take it over. Thank you.
All right, merci beaucoup, and good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy to be with you this morning. I believe the last time I came, we see you at training at event, but the last time I was in I trained here, it was April last year. So exactly 1 year ago, the last time we met here. So it's always a privilege to come back. And today I'm gonna have a simple training, like it will be like, let's say, conversation with you. And it's based off an experience I have this week of someone I recruited. I joined this company almost 10 years now, and I started part-time like most people here. And after some years, I realized my full-time job pay me less than what I do part-time. So I transitioned to this business full-time. And since then, we have some very good experience and meet very good people, and I'm learning to become better. It's very, very important. And this is what we're gonna talk today, how to become better. Better in our mindset, better person, better with other people, and a better professional. One of the privilege we have in this company, we said it's more than just a school. It's more than even a university, because we are learning every day. And every time we learn something that we can apply, that bring result. And 5 years ago, COVID started like March, and the month of March for some of us was a month of panic. Personally, I was very concerned because people couldn't meet and you cannot even go to see someone. But thanks God we have a leadership that really step forward, and we really transition very fast, and we stand. And instead of having a bad year, 2020 was for a lot of us a very productive and very good year in business. And since then, we really have a mindset change, because we can see everything that happened outside still happen outside. And what happened inside, it's what's important. To get started, let me share a very short video, very simple, 2 minutes, so we can have an idea. This is the name of a video. You can see it. It is the chicken and the eagle. Let me make sure that you have volume. And we watch this video together, and we get started.
The farmer one day found an eaglet's egg, and he picked it up and took it over to the hen house and put it under one of his hens. And when all the eggs were hatched, the little eagle was hatched with all the other little chickens. And of course, immediately the mother hen begins to rear her chicks, as she often does, and the little eagle was treated exactly the same. And as he continued to grow, he assumed he was just a part of the family. He was another chicken among chickens. And so he began to learn the things that all little chickens learned, to go around the barnyard and peck for worms, and then when it came to flying, learned to fly maybe a few feet. First at very awkward, and then he got pretty good at flying only a few feet at a time. And this is the way he continued to live, just following the role of all the other chickens. And then one day, when he was much older, he looked up in the sky and he saw a beautiful, majestic bird riding on the winds. And he turned to one of his friends and he said, "Who is that? Or what is that?" And his friend said, "Oh," he said, that's an eagle. They're birds of the sky." He said, "We're chickens, and we're birds of the ground." After the old eagle heard his friend tell him that that was a bird of the sky and he was a bird of the ground, there was a part of him that had been caught in that moment of seeing that bird in the sky that ignited a longing in himself to fly a few feet, to eat worms. The worms had never satisfied his hunger, and the flying never seemed to be enough. And he suddenly realized that he was facing a decision in his life. And that decision really was, do I continue to go on with life as I've always lived it, or do I do whatever it takes to fly like that bird? And so he began to ponder that, and he made a decision. He would rather try to fly like that bird than to simply accept the way he had been living. And so that's the decision he made, to fly. And his life was changed forever.
That's the decision he chose, and his life was changed forever. So I was watching this video. We have heard this story. Maybe many of you have heard this story. And sometimes we're talking like more with kids or a good friend, and you say, oh, you're chicken. Maybe that comes from this story here. But in reality, I don't want to talk to anybody who said you're chicken or ask. I would think a better question will be, how many of us are living as a chicken? Because of the environment, he start growing up. The only thing he knows, I'm a chicken, and he start living as a chicken. That happened with some of us. Even raising kids, we show them that they are chicken. I took time this week talking to someone I recruited because I am working with my team, believing everybody can achieve GX. Some people just really think as a chicken and say, yeah, but I don't know a lot of people. I don't talk to people. People don't believe in this. People don't want that. People don't have money. They can have 100 or 1,000 of reason what it won't happen. But before I have a disclosure, before we get there. For the last 2 years, let's say everybody, the only story we talk about is GX. Every offices, every event, every meeting, and it's the focus. But even as leaders, sometimes we miss it, we drag off it, and we don't get there. And we don't have, let's say, in this company, any secret. You don't get it. Even if you're a good leader, CEO, whatever level you are, we need to do GX, and before we can preach GX. I think talked to my team, said, let's go do GX. And we are pushing, we're really focused. December meta resolution, we're gonna really focus on GX. Some people said, yes, we can do it, and let's do it. In January, personally, I have 310. So I did complete GX. It was very frustrating because I submitted enough policy to have over 20,000 points, but some of them get rejected and they didn't get in the system on time. In February, I went over the GX. I have 3 and more than 20,000 points. But something happened at the end of the month because I already get the commission. You know, anybody, if you're SMD, you have over $10,000, that means at least the 15,000 points is there. And have a big chargeback, even though I already cash money for the month before February 20. I was like, February is a short month, I make it early. Mostly they were talking about making it before the 15th or the first 10 days in the month. Today is the 5th, or close, I am to the GX. And we're really focused to do GX. Not just because as an MD, you will make $7,000 and SMD over $10,000. No, not just the cash flow you are making, but we're on a mission to really help family to build a good financial foundation.
So that is the things. I wake up every morning and I'm talking, what is the result that will contribute to my GX today? And and for March, before the 15, I would say that complete GX2. So in total, if we put it together, it's over GX3. And I just said, okay, that's the game. You make the decision, you believe it, and we make it happen. And sitting with my team, and I take my story that some of you already know. I won't have time to share. When I started in the business, one thing that made me take this business for a real business, it's not only the money you make, but the impact in other people's life. Someone just talked about our CEO, the CI that get paid. My first CI was 120,000, and the person was paying $42 a month when they get diagnosed. You know, when this person received 120,000 a month, at that time I was making in the business less than 50,000, and I get someone 120,000 tax-free, and this person considered this check like it was me giving her the money. They get diagnosed with a breast cancer. But because I had the conversation with this person, and I could have her this policy that get her, and that changed her life. She didn't know that she will get diagnosed like as fast as that happened at the age of 42, I believe. But when she get diagnosed, she says so much thank you. I believe she even wanted to give me some of this money. I said, no, it's your money. It's for your policy. You don't have to share with me. Thank you very much. But it is a good way to feel when you solve people's problem. So that's one. But when I realized, and the full-time job I had making 43 hours a week for 4 weeks, every 2 weeks I get, when I'm lucky, $1,100 or $1,050 every 2 weeks. And I saw there is no way I can go further. And I believe I deserve bigger and better. So I was fighting with my boss all the time because she promised an increase and she didn't. It's not just about I want my money because I'm ambitious. Yes, I want more because I deserve more. Like a lot of us deserve more today, but we don't believe we do. And this is why a lot of people live as a chicken all their life and they never make the decision to fly. In the situation we were this week, this person, I asked this person before she signed. She used to be a nurse and she's in a disability situation for the last 7 years. She's not working, what disability pay, and she's telling me, Chris, I need more than $600 every month to make end meet. I'm paying a lot of medication, I'm this and that, and diagnosed with cancer now. I'm in trouble. But the way she approached it was, okay, Chris, I think you're making money, your business is good. Just give me a check every month. I don't know any government department that can do that for her. And that's not what my business do. Yes, we believe in charity, we believe in helping people, but we also believe in helping someone to help themselves. So we're going to the process talking, okay, so tell me one reason that will make you join. You want to do it. Yeah, and I understand the business, and I think she saw the presentation, and I was in Miami. We went to the BPM and Florida office, and they are talking about GX. They are talking about bonus, and this guy just licensed 1 month, and she make 20,000 points, and she is talking about his bonus and the company, and she was like, "Oh, I understand that thing," but at any time she talk about needs for the $600. I said, maybe it's because this person is not selfish and just thinking about helping